Welcome back to Stop Being Stupid, the podcast. That's right, I'm your host, Good Folk. And we checking in live from the Shaw. That's right, we off from the Shaw today. We finna do a reaction video to the most famous, to the most elite quarterback you ever seen before, Shedeur Sanders. That's right, Cleveland Browns, Shedeur Sanders. That's right. We got a exclusive interview. Somebody tell me when they do that, when they interview fifth round picks, you know what I'm saying? When the NFL in his first year. My boy got picked in the fifth round, 144th pick of the NFL. Your number 12. Pawsome was talking about. I already know what I'm talking about, man. So this is why it's an exclusive video. If you know, you know. You feel me? But check it out, man. We're gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? And just let him talk for himself. Feel like give him some pretty good questions to ask. You know what I'm saying? A little bit better questions than the regular media asks, I guess. Sounds like he got a friendly. What I mean by that is somebody who actually like him, enjoys football, you know what I'm saying, enjoy his skills on the football field. Seems like it's a nice interview and not one-sided or biased interview, you know what I'm saying? So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's do what we do.
Happy now to be joined by the starting quarterback of your Cleveland Browns, Shedeur Sanders. And Shedeur, what did that mean to you when you got the news that?
Oh, I was just focused on next game. So that's cool, but it's like I just focus on doing being the best player, being the best teammate, being the best leader for the team, you know, while I have it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really look forward. That doesn't give me security, you know. It's more about going out there, playing a great game, going out there, go out there, try to win a game, and be the best teammate I could be.
I know that the result was not the result you wanted, but you just did play a great game against the Tennessee Titans, 364 yards passing.
Yeah, that's cool now, but we'd rather take the W.
Of course you would. That is a given, and I know you would say that. But what clicked for you in that game as you've kind of seen your progression here as a Brown starter? To put up, listen, it's historic. The only other rookie that's ever done that in their career is Joe Burrow, to have over 300 yards passed, 350 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown in a game. You know,
note that he said in his career. Joe Burrow in his career. Only other quarterback that ever done it.
Have 4 pass plays and more than 50 yards in your first 3 starts. Only quarterback who's done that since the year 2000's Aaron Rodgers. So you're doing some historic stuff. What clicked for you?
I never thought I'd hear that.
No, well, it's true.
Not a few months ago I wouldn't think of that. But I know I have it in me, but it's just, you know, I'm just thankful that I was able to showcase it.
You certainly did. So when you think about kind of, you know, you and I talked before that preseason game in Carolina. When you think about from that time to today and what you're doing now in regular season games, kind of what has been your development? What's been the biggest thing that's changed that's allowed you to have this success? Because you've always had the talent.
My relationship with God.
And how has that helped you?
Kept me going, kept me sane, kept me able to go in a situation, you know, that's probably not something that anybody, you know, would kind of want to be in, like being a fourth quarterback and doing all that type of stuff and being able to wake up and go to work every day and just be thankful.
Did you always know that you were going to get a shot, that if you just...
Note that he said he put God first in everything. You got to put God first in everything. If you want to make it, the only way you're going to make it is through the Lord's help, man. You can't do nothing on earth by yourself. Why? Know that. God come first. Y'all know we going to do that anyway, most of the time. I don't know about these new school rappers, you know what I'm saying? But most of the time.
Just kept doing what you needed to do that you were going to get an opportunity.
I had no plans. I just went and did what I have to do every day and just left it up with God. Like I tend to not even worry about that type of stuff because it's not my control. So I was never, ever at any point wanting anything to negatively happen to anybody.
Sure.
You know, like that's not kind of like my character, and that's not kind of what I wish on somebody, because like out of all the quarterbacks, like we all young, we all chasing our goals, chasing our dreams. So it's like to have some type of spite that somebody else is in a position that you're not in. You know, I don't think that's a good thing.
Right.
So,
hey, young bucks, YNs, y'all should take the heed, man. Pay attention to the things this young man is saying, man. He on another level, man. Y'all can learn a whole lot. And even grown people, you can learn a whole lot from this guy, man. You can tell he had his daddy around and his mom. You know what I'm saying? You can tell he was raised right. You know what I'm saying?
That's when, you know, when mentally I got in that place and have that type of understanding that be there and support everybody, you know, and if you get out there and you able to do your thing, but while you're not, you know, never have any negativity, never have any hate in your heart, never feel any different type of way.
Now you hear that? It's a good way to be, man. That's a good way to live. That's a good way to look at life. Life learning situations, man. Hey, it's cool to learn from other people, so you don't have to go through the turmoil yourself. Sometimes you can avoid turmoil if you just open your eyes and pay attention to other people. You know what I'm saying, in their lives and how they walk through them and the decisions they make and the outcome that they get. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention.
When you think about, you know, kind of that first week when you were going to get your first start to now, what's kind of been is it much more comfortable? You've talked so much about trust and being on the same page. And now that you've had, you know, basically a month's worth of reps, are we seeing that start to come? Because, you know, you and Jerry, for example, you talked about that with Jerry Jeudy, and then boom, you guys hit that 6-yard. That's one of the most beautiful plays you'll see in the NFL this.
That's true. That's one of the most beautiful plays I've seen all year. All year. You know, the week before Jerry got out of line, you know, a little out of line. But hey, people make mistakes. Sometimes people make the wrong decisions. But it's something real when you can correct your mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And get on the same page with your partner. You know what I'm saying? It's something else, man. Especially when you can correct that in the public eye. You know what I'm saying? That's special, man. And congratulations to them both for working that out and turning something real bad that looked real ugly on the sideline into something beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Youngest, y'all take heed to that, man. You know what I'm saying? Take heed to it. Stay good, you know?
Season. It's just faith and trust. I don't think we have enough time to know what we're thinking in every situation.
Right.
That's how I play. That's how I thrive. That's how in Colorado was able to do, in Jackson State, be able to put up the numbers. And because each and every receiver, I was able to really get in their mind and understand them every thought on the field. So whenever you don't really have that, and that's fine. Like I would never be one to complain about that because everything happens for a reason, right? And it takes time. But you got to approach the game a little different. You know, you can't approach the game how you've been approaching it, you know, your whole life, because it's not the ideal situation for your whole life.
That's right. It's growth. You always have to adjust to your situation. You feel me? Always adjust to your situation.
So you kind of have to, I would say, have a little faith, you know, have a little faith and trust that they're going to get on spots. That's what helps you play on time. That's what helps you step up in the pocket. That's what helps you do a lot. Any quarterback that understands, you know, when the footwork get bad and all that it's really comes from a lack of trust. It don't come from a lack of awareness or lack of anything.
Sure.
You know, so if you're able to do that in 1 week, you know, then it's not bad pocket awareness. It's not that. It's just like you got to be able to have that trust. You got to be able to have that you got to be able to see everything out the same lens.
And when you say trust, like there's probably a lot of layers to that, right? It's trusting what you see, number one.
Yeah. So it's not just like, oh, I don't trust receipt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not that at all.
Trusting the line, trusting what you're seeing.
Nah, and it's not even just trusting the line. It's trusting that they'll be in the spots at that time when I'm seeing from getting a spot. So during the game, that's when we communicate. We say, hey, it's a little quicker game today, you know, like speed up, get your eyes around faster. You know what I'm saying? Like it's those different moments to where y'all have a feel for each other.
Yeah. Seems like one guy that you do have a really good feel with is Harold Fannin. And you guys have been.
I guess Harold's open in the read.
He gets open, he gets the football from you.
Yeah.
But as you kind of look at, and you talk about kind of the trust and everything.
Hey, Harold Fannin don't play. Harold Fannin, 110% every play. That's what I've been seeing. 110% every play. You know what I'm talking about?
Everything that goes into that allows you, as you said, to step up in the pocket and those things. It feels like from the time you came in against Baltimore, every week there's been something that, you know, you've set out to improve or something that you've wanted to work on. And it feels like you've seen it, you know, whether it be making sure you don't come out of the back pocket, climbing the pocket, ripping it with a little anticipation in the middle of the field this past week. I mean, you did such a great job with that. Is that kind of the way that you approach it, is to get a little bit better each week? Like, do you pick something to focus on?
I pick focusing on how can we build that trust?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Everything boils down to that.
Yeah.
So that's where you're able to step up. That's where you're able to do all those different types of things. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like you have to understand me more as a person, then you'll really understand my style. You know, it's not a lack of there. It's just a understanding. You know,
because who you are bleeds into how you play. Is that what you mean?
I'm a person that trusts. If we trust each other, I'll be able to give you my best. If I don't trust you, then it's gonna be hard to give you the best. That's just human traits.
Yeah. Hey, let's end it right there. You can't say no more than that. Even though he got probably extra 20 minutes on this interview, but I just suggest y'all to go over there and see the full interview. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Go over there and check out the full interview at Cleveland Daily. You know, the Cleveland Browns Daily. Y'all check it out, man. Great interview. Laid back interview. Friendly interview. You know what I'm saying? I think he gave you a little bit, you know what I'm saying, that you probably ain't know how he look at things, you know what I'm saying? He didn't get too in depth, you know what I'm saying, which was good, especially this early. And with that many critics out, you know, just waiting to hear the wrong thing said, or you know what I'm saying? So I think it was a pretty good interview for the moment. You know what I'm saying? After we accomplish a little bit more legendary feats, then we'll give the interviews will get a little bit more cocky. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we give y'all what we know we got. Too early, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have another narrative to run with. So right now, we'll just let great be great at the point where it's at the level it's at. You know what I'm saying? And we'll just rock from there, man. So y'all, if you're digging the interview, like I say, y'all go over there and check out the full interview on Cleveland Browns Daily. And if you're digging it, if you dig this interview or this reaction, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell. You know what I'm saying? And also share it with a friend, an enemy. You know, don't give up. Hey, we out of here. Stop being stupid. The podcast. It's your boy Good Folk. Peace out.